Again, everybody. This is Rocket Rick J18, and today I want to talk to you about a video I just watched from Billy Ballgame. Billy, as most of you who follow YouTube knows, is good friends with Chris from Missouri and a couple of other fellows that I met at the Strongsville show from Missouri that know Chris and Billy real well. So he was on talking about some cards that he found and bought at the basement collection that Mike Moynihan was involved with, and Chris was involved in, and Billy went also. And he found some cards that had some Ken Griffey Jr. cards on it, and some others. And the more he talked, the more he realized that he was talking about something that a magazine that I had bought at the newsstand for probably 4 or 5 years during my 1986 to 91 or 92 years. And so I wanted to just do this video real quickly. And so I'm going to turn the camera down and we're going to look at one of these magazines. So let me just make an adjustment here real quick. And that's good. That gets the whole magazine on there. So this is the December 1988 issue of Baseball Cards. And return to the page where they tell you about the publisher and all of that. This was a guy named Bob Lemke that published this, and he ran another company called Krause Publications, Inc. I mean, you can see that if this was big enough for you to be able to read. And right here on the opposite page from that information is an advertisement, full-page advertisement from Kit Young Cards, and he is headquartered in Vancouver, Washington at this time. He later moved to San Diego and then ultimately to Hawaii. And Kit Young's going to be at the, I believe he's going to be at the National, and hoping to look forward to him. I've got a couple of catalogs that I'm hoping to get him to sign. Anyway, I diverge. So this has got a long article in it about Mickey Mantle. Here's an editor's note featuring Mickey Mantle, and then letters, and it's just the usual kind of stuff that you would find in this type of magazine. But one of the things that they did was they included some I guess what you would call custom cards. Now, here's the article on Mickey Mantle, and there's a 1960 Post serial large card. Here's a picture of his card when he was doing promotional work for the Claridge Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City. Here's a picture where Mickey says, "I'm amazed at that I'm as popular as I am. When I retired in 1960, it seemed like Mickey Mantle died." And here are some cards, replica cards. They think they're reprints. They're called in here. Really doesn't have a lot of information about the year that these cards were actually reprinted, but right down here you can see a little copyright, and it's 1988 Baseball Cards Magazine, not intended for resale. And here are the cards. So there's a 51 Bowman, a 52 Bowman, and a 52 Topps card in this particular magazine. But anyway, so that's kind of interesting, and I thought I'd mention that, especially for Billy. And then there are some other cards that I've put in top loaders, large top loaders, where the whole card can be displayed. And this one has two Diamond Stars replicas, Babe Ruth and Wade Boggs. And then the next set of cards really wasn't all that interesting. I'll just show you. One is Joey Meyer, and the other one is Sam Horn. Now, Sam Horn looked like maybe he was going to be another Frank Thomas, but he wasn't. So just because you look like you can hit a ball a million miles, it doesn't necessarily follow from that you can actually do it. So here's another. These are all inserts from monthly magazines of baseball cards, and you can see here again. There's the logo, and this shows a couple of interesting cards, and I've seen this one. I didn't realize at the time when I saw it that it was part of this series, but obviously it was. And this, looks like a 58 Hires root beer. There is no 58 Hires root beer mantle card. And then this one looks like a 1952, like it would be a 1952 Bowman Jackie Robinson, but there is no 52 Bowman Jackie Robinson. And then this is a reprint of a card that does exist, and it's the Dave Winfield card for the Washington National League team that never was. Back in 1974, it was thought that the Padres were going to move to Washington and become a new team, or, not a new team, but a new name, similar to what the Senators did when they became the Minnesota Twins, or when the Senators, the next franchise that called themselves the Washington Senators, moved to Texas and became the Texas Rangers. And then here's just some examples of further cards that were done in that same set, and I'm just going to show you a few of them. And these are, popular players of the time. And then we get to maybe something that's perhaps a tad more interesting from Billy Ballgame's standpoint. And these are some cards from a few years later that featured Ken Griffey Jr. and then other, more popular players, Frank Thomas, Robin Yount. So these are upside down. Roger Clemens. Here's another one featuring in the style of the 1969 Topps, Ken Griffey Jr., Kirby Puckett, Bo Jackson, Jose Canseco. These look like 1964 Topps a little bit. There's Ken Griffey Jr. and Bo Jackson, Ryan Sandberg, Mark McGuire. Here's ones that look a bit like the 76 top set. And there's Griffey Jr. again. Hockey card, Mario Lemieux, Karl Malone, basketball, Emmitt Smith, football, and some other baseball cards. So you get the idea. Here's another Ken Griffey Jr. in like the 1970s set. Cal Ripken, Don Mattingly, Roberto Alomar, Ozzie Smith, uh, Yvonne Rodriguez. A lot of, 5 Hall of Famers on this one. So that's these have just been sitting in my uh, room in a box, doing nothing. I put them in top loaders, so they would keep a little bit better. And the one magazine that I saved because it had Mickey Mantle's picture on it, I put in this, which you can't really see here. There it is. It's a magazine top loader. Anyway, that's what I have to show you, and 100% inspired by Billy Ballgame's video. I'm going to put his a link to that video down below in the description, so that you'll be able to go to that video and take a look at it. I don't know that these cards have any value. Billy seemed to think that maybe they did, although he got a pretty good deal on them. And maybe they have a little bit of value, maybe not, but they're kind of fun. They were fun at the time, and I pulled them out and saved them, but didn't do anything with them really until I saw Billy's video. So thanks, Billy. Full credit to you. And in the meantime, this is Rocket Rick J 18, wishing that all your collecting dreams come true.